Farm Fam, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Megan. My brother Stan and I run Sunny Side Up Pastures, where we raise food for people who care. We grow as natural as possible beef, no antibiotics, vaccines, stuff like that. And we allow them to do grazing patterns like they would in the wild. And we do regenerative agriculture practices. So that is us. We also do chicken. We're hoping to expand to pork and someday garden stuff and different things, but one step at a time. So just a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, depending on when I actually finally get this out, I was sick. Well, actually, Stan and Christy and their family was sick first, and then I got sick, and we don't know if it was the same sickness or what. We try not to share that kind of stuff. But I want to tell you about how we get sick and how we try to get over it fast without, that lingering cough or anything like that. Now, of course, we're not doctors. We just do what works for us. And of course, you may have different medications you take or different health things that may not allow you to do what we do, but this is what we do. And it is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt, but it works for a lot of us. First thing that I do is the moment I realize that I'm starting to feel sick, I try to rest right then. I tell Stan, hey, I'm not feeling good, and I try to just not push myself so much at work. I try to get more sleep. And the way our kind of society works now is it's like, don't take a break until you're too sick to move on. That is not how you should do it. That's not how anyone should do it. The moment you realize that you're getting sick, you need to take that day off, sleep all day, take the medications, whatever, because you're going to get better so much faster if you rest right away than if you push yourself into failure. Gotta give your body that chance. We also take a mix of that cold and flu medication along with allergy medication. So this cold and flu medication has an ingredient that helps keep you from getting congested. Acetaminophen. I don't know, but you can see it. It's there on the box. And so that helps with the congestion. It's a pain reliever and a fever reducer. And there's also some other things in there. And then with the allergy medication, and no specific allergy or like brand names, just whatever works for you. The allergy medication has an antihistamine, and that helps dry you up, because that cough and croup, when someone's sick or has been sick and they have that like cough and it's disgusting. That's from, the discharge in your nasal cavity coming in the back of your throat, and that irritating and then caught down there, and then just all that stuff. The allergy medication is going to dry you up, and so you don't have that. So cold and flu clears you up, congestion wise, and then allergy medication dries you up, and it's just miracle partnership to help keep you. So even though I was sick, I don't have that lingering cough or anything like that, and it is really nice. It's about the only time that my family really are pro drugs. We just don't take medication for a lot of things. We try to use a healthy diet and exercise as our preventative measures. But man, when we're sick, pop those meds. Yeah. Anyway, my next thing that I do is Vaseline or petroleum jelly. It doesn't have to be exactly Vaseline. And this is kind of annoying sometimes, but it saves me. You know how your nose can get really raw and sore and stuff? So between every blowing, when I'm blowing my nose, every time I get some of this, put it on my nose around everywhere where the tissue rubs, and it saves my nose from cracking and drying up and just hurting so bad. So lifesaver. It could probably be about anything, except I just find this petroleum jelly works the best out of lotions or oils or anything else. I just feel like this does the best job. Another crucial item is really good tissues. Do not skimp and get cheap, nasty tissues. Getting soft, good tissues will also save your nose a ton. Another thing we like to add is my parents like Airborne and I like Emergency. Well, actually, I could care less. I just have Emergency. Just that tablet or that drink additive that has a lot of extra vitamin C and other vitamins and minerals in it. And again, with that rest, the moment I feel like I'm starting to get sick, even if I don't actually get sick, I open up that Emergency and drink that up right away. And I feel like that helps get your body that extra boost for your immune system and whatever else. Maybe it's voodoo, don't care. If it works, it works. And then the last thing is a good cough drop or cough syrup or whatever. We've done a honey lemon kind of tea. It's not really, I don't know if that's really even a tea. It's hot water, honey, and lemon. Drink it just to help soothe that sore throat that you might get. And sometimes, even with the drugs, if drugs aren't always doing a job to help with the cough suppressant, the cough drops help me at least get to sleep, help me get there. So I'll have a little cup by my bed of cough drops that I can use when needed. That's kind of how we like to be sick when we are sick. We prefer not to be sick, but it happens no matter what you do, no matter how healthy you are. It's going to catch up eventually, especially as more vaccines and antibiotics are introduced into the world. The more superbugs there are going to be with bacteria and viruses. And so we just do the best that we can to cope with what we have. But the best preventative measures are a healthy diet of whole foods, fruits, and veggies are the number one thing. And then good sources of protein like grass-fed, grass-finished beef and chicken and etc. Learn to enjoy and have fun with the healthy foods. Healthy foods can be delicious. Yes, they're not going to set off your serotonin levels like pizza might, but they're still really good. So a healthy diet is crucial along with exercise to get your lungs working, to get your heart pumping, to get your body movement. You don't need a lot. You don't need to do CrossFit. You don't need to go crazy, but get into a rhythm, 3 to 5 times a week for no less than 30 minutes, but it can just be 30 minutes and doing something. It's important to find something that you enjoy. If you don't like running, don't do running. If you don't like lifting weights, don't lift weights, even though lifting weights is super, super good for you, especially you women out there, bone health and stuff. It helps when you lift weights, it actually strengthens it grows your bone density. Is that the right word? It thickens your bones, strengthens them, and so osteoporosis and stuff, yeah. So lifting weights is amazing, and that also happens to be my favorite form of exercise. Good mental health, having friends, having a social life that allows you, that's the biggest thing that can help, because if you mentally go down, a lot of stuff is in your brain. And so if you're able to keep yourself up mentally and emotionally, it's going to do wonders. So those are our tips and tricks and stuff that we like to do. I hope you stay healthy and stuff, especially as we are, the cooler season is the sick season. And so just in case you get sick, try these out if you want. And if it's okay for you to do that with your whatever health and medication doctor stuff you have going on. Is there anything special you like to do when you get sick to help you feel better quicker or whatnot? If so, let me know in the comments below and you might help me or someone else get through our sicknesses in the future. Thanks for joining me and I'll talk to you later. Remember, don't stop caring. Acetaminophen.